Pick here. Let's get over to Nick Shirley, man. My man exposed California's billion-dollar fraud crisis. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it with this guy. I haven't reacted to him in a minute.
This is the sound of hospice money. Could you just answer the question, what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA? Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey?
You don't know what's going on?
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California. That there is $6,000 per beneficiary. Can you give us any explanation? Where can we open a hospice at? See the Maybach just like you.
Damn.
California may have.
Hey, now that's crazy.
Where can we open a hospice at? See the Maybach just like you.
California may have the largest amount of fraud in the country, as California is the state with the highest taxes and collects more money than any other state in America. It is filled with fraud. California's version of Medicaid, called Medi-Cal, has more than doubled since 2022 from $108 billion to a proposed $222 billion in 2026. Their population, however, has not grown exponentially. However, their spending has. There has been 1,000% increase in hospice care in the Los Angeles County. In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home health care in America is spent in Los Angeles. On top of that, their government-funded daycare programs are filled with violations. While they continue to give money to these fraudsters, it is estimated that the fraud in California could be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. In this video, we'll be going face to face with these fraudsters, confronting them as they defraud the American taxpayer out of millions and billions of dollars as they live their lives in luxury, driving around luxurious cars that cost more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start first by going to these daycares filled with violations that still continue to receive money from the government.
So this is the location.
And, you gotta understand, what pisses a lot of people off is that it's true. You're out there paying the government, and trust me, if you don't pay the government those taxes, they gonna come after your ass. And then here's the thing: they come after your ass, but then they don't care how these fraudsters use it. And they don't, and not only don't they care, but they would sometimes want to hide it. And then for some reason, it only gets attention, well, when guys like Nick Shirley go out there and expose it. That's a damn shame. And that's why I honestly think that, Dems, yeah, this is why you really can't trust them when it comes to affordability, because they're not really good with a budget of any kind. I mean, look at Eric Adams, man. He left New York in a $12 billion deficit. That Mondani got to clean up. The socialists. Ironic, ain't it?
Of the daycare, it's in the middle of this shopping plaza. A lot of the buildings are closed down or boarded up, have been graffitied. And then you also have just a big dumpster right here with all this garbage. And then the daycare is right there. We're gonna go in right now.
We actually have a homeless person there too.
Oh,
see that?
There's actually somebody sleeping here right now. Hello?
Damn.
You all right?
Yeah.
And so there is a homeless man who's sleeping right next to the daycare. He's sleeping right here, and the daycare is right there. This does not look like a place where you'd want to bring your child, and it does not look suitable and set the code to be a place where children
looks like
are
a good
enrolled. So they
corner
do have
store.
some children here. How many do they usually say they have, or what's the story with the
The
children?
last few visits from the state have said that they have 39 enrolled.
And right now we're seeing about 5 children.
Yes.
They are enrolling right now.
At least they got children in there, unlike the last guys in Minnesota. I mean, shoot, at least they got children.
It says Medina Learning Center is now enrolling. So let's see if little Joey can lear a little bit here at Medina. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey? Yes, we'd like to enroll little Joey into daycare.
You don't know what guy's name you just said.
They have as their backup facility the UMI Learning Center, and the UMI Learning Center was convicted in federal court in 2024 of having 150 ghost kids.
Yo, whoa, hold on, and they're still allowed to do business? What they do? Just switch LLCs? Yeah, president of UMI Learning Center sentenced to 27 months in prison, ordered to pay $3.7 million back in stolen child care benefits. I bet he never did that. But yeah, isn't that's a bit crazy. 27 months only though? You probably need a little bit more than that.
Was convicted in
I mean, he's still doing it. Obviously, 27 months wasn't enough. Maybe he needed a year for every dollar that he stole. Maybe we start handing out that, people would stop doing fraud. And I'm gonna be real with you. Not that I'm suggesting that, but I'm just saying, a lot of people stop doing fraud.
Federal court in 2024 of having 150 ghost kids. So I want to find out what the affiliation is and why this facility is listed as the backup.
Yeah, can I get the paperwork to enroll a child?
Yes, I can.
Really?
What do you think about daycares being used for fraudulent businesses to receive money from the government to say they're enrolling 39 children, 89 children, and for millions of dollars be going towards these facilities? What do you think about that as you do work in a daycare?
No, it does happen. I've seen it like elsewhere. I've seen it being listening to the news. So it does happen.
Respect. See, and this is what I'm saying. This is all they had to do. For everybody that was like, oh, why is he just walking in there? Does he really think they're going to give him something? Yes, they're supposed to. And I mean, shout out. I ain't gonna lie. The W Daycare. This is all you had to effing do to clear yourself. We weren't asking for that much. All right, they see that there's kids in there. Check. All right, cool. You looking valid already. Lady came there. She ain't speak English, but she went and got her son or family member who do speak English. He's like, yeah, we can get you paperwork. We got a card right here. Send your boy Joey on over. That's all they had to do in Minnesota, and they'd have been cleared. But they wanted to play crazy and make themselves look guilty. This is all we wanted.
Thank you.
The card that they gave us, this is the licensee, the person who owns it.
And that's so far been the only thing they've been able to give us as to how to enroll a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the back corner of this parking lot appears to be the playground. Here's a bunch of garbage. And then right here appears to be the playground. Some strange things are happening outside this.
Hey guys, can we stay on topic in the chat, please?
Daycare. Whether or not it's fraudulent, there is a lot of suspicious activity taking place. This right here is Hayden Sarah Family Childcare. This is a daycare right here. Apparently they have 14 children enrolled. Tell us a little bit more about this daycare right here. We're in the middle of the hills here in San Diego.
So according to state records, when inspectors arrived here, there were 14 kids enrolled, but 0 present. And then this place was also cited for having missing children's records and also not having a facility roster.
It's kind of weird that there's this daycare in the middle of a neighborhood. Hello?
I was naked, okay?
No, you weren't.
I can sue you. I was like, I wasn't dressed up. I'm Muslim.
Either way, can we enroll a child into the daycare?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California.
Okay.
It says there's 14 children enrolled here.
You don't care.
I do care.
I mean, like, lady, you got 14 kids that's supposed to be enrolled here, and this looks like this is your crib. This don't look like no daycare. This looks like your crib that you just collected money from the state because you said you got 14 kids there. Yes, this is obvious. Now, this is obvious fraud. This is obvious. When is this blatant where, I'm be real with you, 9 times out of 10, they're not using their house as a daycare. 9 times out of 10. But not saying it's not possible, though.
Where are the children?
You don't care.
Where are the children at?
It's not enough, Minnesota. You come here.
Where are the children at? Where are the children at, ma'am? All right, so what she's doing is she's making a video right now. She's going to send it out all to all the other daycares.
I remember seeing this.
At the end of the day, enrolled for 14 children, no children here. And this is from the state of California. We're not targeting Somalian population.
Guys, remember, we're no longer creating excuses for these guys. After the last lady and gentleman that she went to go help her understand what Nick was saying, after that example right there, we should be creating no more excuses. If they're coming out there getting all defensive, then they're guilty and they should be investigated. If they're able to come out there and be like, oh, yeah, well, I just use this house as a daycare. I actually do have people that come here. Here's my card. Here's an application for your kid. That's all we want. That's all. That's all you got to do. And then you're cleared. But if not, you want to play defensive, then you're making yourself look guilty, even if you're not.
We're just going after daycares. And just so happens to be that all the daycares, they are Somalian so far. Where are the children at, ma'am? 14 children. Would you like to make a statement as to where the children are?
You don't don't care where is my children.
Ma'am, we would not be here if we weren't
You
asking
don't
you.
care. You don't care.
What do you mean we don't care? This is why we're here.
I mean, what do you mean you don't care, lady? Like, look, disapprove that. Yeah, we actually do take care of kids here. Here's a card. Here's an application if you want to get involved. And there's that. I mean, look, there's 14 kids there, or else bro would have been pulling up to your house. That's what I'd have hit her with. I'm like, look, this say you got 14 kids here. Obviously, I give a damn. If there was no kids reported here, lady, I wouldn't be at your door.
Don't record me. You don't care.
This is why we're here to ask about these
Don't ask
daycares.
me who you are. Who you are.
My name is Nick Shirley. You already know that.
Shirley, I know, but you a trouble man.
How are we making trouble? You're causing trouble.
Let me call 911.
We just want to know where the children are.
No, I'm calling 911.
For what?
To you.
For what?
You come to my house.
We haven't done
I
anything.
don't know.
I mean,
The problem with these
trespass.
daycares is that they receive money through a program called CalWorks, but as you see, there are no children actually there. These fraudsters are simply enrolling children on paper to receive government subsidies. Even after the state visits these daycares and confirms there are no children actually there, the government and the state continue to give these daycares money. Now let's go to another daycare.
Once again, we have another daycare, but this daycare is right here inside of this home. And let's see if there's any children here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive. Is this Habubu Family Childcare? Yeah, we were wondering if we could enroll a child into the daycare here.
We know you. You need to get up from here because there is trespassing. You see the time we have trespassing.
Lady, I mean, you know, it's so crazy how some of them try to use that trespassing excuse. Is like, you're supposed to be a public daycare. Like, anybody's supposed to be able to walk up here and ask for daycare services. So yeah, you are a business according to the papers. So it's kind of crazy to sit there and say you are trespassing. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be looking for daycare services that, well, according to the city papers, you're supposed to be providing.
And can I speak with somebody on the sidewalk? We just like to speak with somebody.
And that's a
Yes,
nice
sir.
car they got.
Yes, we're right here. Can we talk to you really quick, sir? Can I come talk to you, please?
F me.
All right, so right now, the current situation
Oh, damn.
is we have some people
Oh, I guess it's F you, man. Hey, man, I guess it's F Nick Shirley at that point.
yelling through the Ring doorbell cam. A man came out, started yelling, and then we also have this car recording us as well. But we just want to ask for some clarification for the American people.
4 different visits. The state inspectors have shown up. There's kids enrolled anywhere from 7 kids and up. And every single time the state has showed up, 0.
0 children.
That's the state of California.
We're just asking for
saying
some
this.
clarification. But they won't even answer any of our questions.
So essentially, a house just like this is receiving money from government subsidies without actually running a daycare. Meanwhile, they get money from the government as they run their fake daycares.
Yeah.
Now let's go to another one that's even more concerning, as kids are left all alone.
Now we're at the Jama Shukri Family Childcare. This place is not in a shopping plaza. It's not anywhere near any place that looks like a place where a daycare would be. In fact, it's actually in one of these apartments right here.
Oh,
so they're
wow.
able to have daycares inside apartment buildings.
Yes. So I've come across many of these. Some of these are on the third story of an apartment complex. It's only 1 bedroom, and yet the capacity is for 8 kids.
We just arrived at the daycare.
Yeah, unless you're living in somewhere like New York City, like I'm not even New York City, like New York City, Brooklyn. Yeah, unless you're living somewhere like that, yeah, daycares aren't usually on the 3rd floor of apartment complexes or buildings or anything like that. Like I said, unless you're living in Brooklyn, New York or something.
We have 2 kids out here. I don't know if they're members of the daycare. There's no oversight right here. Can we talk to your teacher? Is your teacher there? So this is the first child we've ever encountered at one of these daycares. There's 2 kids out here right now, and we're gonna see if we can talk to
Oh, guys, and make sure to double tap that screen, like the video, guys. Let's get more people in on the conversation by double tapping that screen. If you've got any questions, comments, jokes, or disagreements, I'll be happy to read it out loud. Just send in a super chat. Appreciate the support, guys.
Licensee. It is, according to this paperwork, Shukri Jama.
Can we talk to the adult?
He is not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
So you guys all by yourself?
Yep.
No one's here.
Yeah, reminds me of my childhood.
Okay, so you guys are all by yourself?
I can see by myself.
Yeah, okay, that's concerning. No one's watching those children, and they're all by themselves.
My heart is breaking right now. I can't.
That is
Unbelievable.
fucked up.
Yeah, and what makes you so emotional as a mother, seeing that those kids are just out by themselves?
Seeing the kids all by themselves.
Yeah, outside all by themselves. I mean, like, I understand leaving your kids by themselves at the crib, but I mean, you at least tell them not to go outside, because you never know if some crazy person's gonna try to snatch your kid up and break inside your house. I mean, come on now, that is wild.
It's supposed to be a licensed daycare, and there's no adult anywhere. What is going on?
And the crazy thing is, California allocates $6 billion to childcare and daycare facilities just like these, and there are over 39,000 facilities in the state. The California Department of Social Services even found an error rate of over 1.6% in their own audits. And to be very conservative, it is safe to say there's upwards of $100 million in fraud lost each and every single year. And now let's head over to where there's so much fraud, you're going to lose your mind. Let's head over to Van Nuys, where there's home health care and hospice fraud literally everywhere.
With the fraud here, California ranks the highest for Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, whatever you want to call it. They spend the most amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, that's why the Dems was fighting tooth and nail for those cuts to Medicaid. I mean, that's why they wanted it back. Because how else were they going to fund their Medicaid and, their Medicaid fraud? How are they going to do it if we're over here putting cuts on it? Now you know why Democrats was fighting so hard. It wasn't about taking healthcare away from Americans. It was about pretty much stopping their, well, I'm going to be real with you, the fraud that they was running, or the fraudulent schemes that they was running on the influx of Medicaid and Medicare money.
Per state, and here in LA, 1 out of every $10 that goes towards home health care in the United States goes to a business here in LA. Right now we're in Van Nuys. This location has tons of hospice centers, home health care centers, and right now we are going to Gardens of Angels Hospice. They billed $4.8 million per beneficiary. They charged $5,807 with 28.6 claims per patient and only 2 codes, which means 2 services were provided. And inside of this same location, there's also Blossom Hospice, and they received $3.4 million with $6,000 per beneficiary at $927 per claim and only 1 code, which means they only provided 1 service. And it looks like there's about 15 more hospice centers inside this one plaza we're going to right now. We have all the information with us. In some of these places, it doesn't even look like they've been registered with the CMS, which is the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. 7 of the 4 entities have 0 SMS data, possibly shell registrations, shell companies. And it's rumored that these are Armenian Russian gangs, Armenian Russian mafia. So we're gonna be going in there and we're just gonna ask them, what's the need for all this hospice? So is there that many people dying here in LA where they need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on this hospice care? All right, right now we're looking for Garden of Angels Hospice. All these buildings are all hospice centers. Let's see if we can find Garden of Angels.
Guys, and for the 80 y'all guys on Rumble, let's make sure you guys like the video as well. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the show. And of course, you guys on YouTube, make sure to go ahead and double tap that screen as well.
The Angels of Haven Hospice Care. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. Hello, how are you? Good. We were looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice, but this one will probably do Angels of Valley Hospice. We were wondering if we could get some information to check our grandma into hospice.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Which hospice is she enrolled?
We would love to maybe see if it's possible to get her in here to Angels of Valley.
You have to get a hospital referral.
Yeah.
Hospital referral. Okay, how many people do you guys have with you guys?
That's irrelevant. So, we only do okay. I understand the irrelevant part. That's fair, but you only do hospital referrals. You mean the ones that people can't really track? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that one because that is a bit sus the way she said. Yeah, we only do hospital referrals. So what? The guys that you can kind of make up and say that they had a hospital referral and collect money on it? All right.
Oh, okay.
Where are you guys from?
Where am I from? I'm from here. We're just looking for a spot for our grandma.
Yeah, no, we're doing
We only do referrals from hospital.
Okay.
We don't just walk in and take pictures.
Yeah, because we're seeing we got Garden of Angels, Blossom Hospice here.
They are, but this is Angels of Valley.
Okay, well, we'll keep looking for guardian of angels then. So they say they only take it from hospitals, which could be a valid response. Let's go see if we can find guardian of angels. This place is just filled with hospice centers and home health care centers. You have one right here, 7-star home health care. And then up here, you have Miracle Healing Hospice. So this hospice location, Miracle Healing Hospice, in 2023, they charged $1.3 million, and per beneficiary, it was $32,000 for 38 beneficiaries. Per beneficiary, that comes out to $32,935. Let's see if grandma could check herself into this one. I'm just trying to be a good grandson. When we're knocking the door, no one's coming. We look inside the window. Empty building.
Damn, it don't even got no furniture.
This place received $1.3 million.
Not a single piece of furniture.
Not a single piece of furniture, but received $1.3 million. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Maybe we're all in the wrong business here. Maybe we just need to open up a daycare and a hospice center and just set up a nice little location and start collecting money. Maybe all Americans need to do this. We just need to stop complaining and get in on the scam, because apparently this is just easy as setting up a building, getting you a nice little LLC, and just sitting back collecting the tax dollars. They just make it look so easy. Like, maybe we're all just doing the wrong thing here. Every American just needs to open up a daycare and a hospice center, and we all just need to sit back and collect the dollars. So there ain't nothing wrong with that, apparently. I mean, California's okay with it. Minnesota's okay with it. So I guess as long as you go there, it's all good.
Nothing.
Insane. This is insane.
Okay, well, since we can't go to Miracle, let's see if we can get SX Home Health. It says they're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
It's getting really hard to find grandma the healthcare she needs these days.
It really is, isn't it? We got SX Home Healthcare. They're not open, so it's all right because we can go to Alpha Omega Ventana Hospice Inc.
Not only are these shell companies, these are shell buildings. It's like somebody took a motel building and turned it into 100 fraudulent organizations.
We got a nice Mercedes down there. 3 nice Mercedes down there. 3 Teslas.
Might even double as like a illegitimate car lot. Like, are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's not going to Alpha and Omega, so maybe she can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare.
Oh.
Says they're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
None of these guys open.
It's 1 p.m. right now. Let's see if they're here. Perfect. This one's open. Hello.
And once again, it was completely empty and nobody was there. We went to the next door because it was another hospice.
Here we have another location. We got St. Michelle HHCI Home Healthcare Inc. Hello. No one's here. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Yes. Well, we were originally looking for some hospice for our grandma, and then it turns out that all these locations are hospice and home health care locations. And a lot of these
for hospice for who?
I mean, bro, that got to be one crazy scam going on. So all these hospice locations all collecting like, what, $500,000 to $1 million, and they know, like, bro, they ain't taking no new patients. Bro, you pull up to some of these locations, ain't nobody answering, and then when you look inside, ain't no goddamn furniture. But, oh, man, Nick Shirley's racist. Nick Shirley's a racist here, and the Islamophobe for pointing this out, apparently. This is wild. Wild.
Grandma.
For Dr. Oz?
Yeah, for Dr. Oz.
Yeah?
Yeah, for our grandma.
Yeah?
It'd be,
for grandma?
It'd be pretty good.
Dr. Oz to take his grandma and go to the other buildings and find the hospice. You know? This is stupid. You can record me.
Why can't I record you?
You cannot.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes, you can. Yes, he can. If you walked up to him in his space, yeah. Like, people be forgetting that rule. Like, you can't walk up to somebody and honestly, when they're recording themselves and start talking to them and be like, you can't record me. You can't do that. If they turn their camera on you without your permission as a way to interview you, and you ain't really walk up to them, or they pull out a camera without your permission, yes, then you could say that. But you can't walk into somebody's space talking about, oh, while they're already recording, talking about, oh, you can't record me. No, yes, he can. You walked into his camera while he was already had it on. I mean, who the hell are you? Nobody's going to start turning their cameras off because you went a photo bomb.
We were looking for Guardian of Angels.
Well, did you see any Guardian of Angels on the doors?
Nope, but they received and billed $4.8 million.
Well, it's their problem.
But we do have yours actually.
Oh.
Yeah, yours is a KMD, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So we do have yours, and there are a lot of these.
How many millions did I need?
We don't have your official number because it wasn't posted on the CMS website or on their data set.
And you're from where?
My name's Nick Shirley. They actually made like all this information, the data public for everyone to see what was going on in our country because so much corruption's happening.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like we could find any of your information from the CMS data set, but we do have you here. So is that concerning that your information wasn't reported to the CMS?
What information?
To the CMS data set as far as the billing and how much money you guys receive from Medicare and Medicaid?
You don't care.
First, you have to research.
Oh, that's what we have right here.
No, it's a piece of paper.
Oh well, we went through all the data sets.
If you want to learn, I'll teach you how to get after the crooked people.
Okay, help us. We'd love for you to help us.
First, you have to research, like you said the name, and you have a number, right?
Yes.
Then you come to my office. It's a brand new office, and you don't come to a building like this, like FBI guys. Oh, we're gonna get the crooks.
Okay, well, can you tell us, for instance, Miracle over there?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Miracle.
Well, you should because they're.
Why not?
You should because they're.
I mean, I would tell them because, bro, they're competition that don't exist. I mean, I would tell them like this. Think about it like this. Do you want business? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do want business. So wouldn't you get more business if it wasn't all these fraudulent hospice centers around and people actually know where to go? They would be going directly to you and you'd be getting that business. You'd be making more money. So if anybody should be offended by this, it should be you, unless you're involved, of course.
They're making you people like you who have a real business apparently getting a bad rap. You realize that, right? For instance, they received $1.3 million. They're a shell company. There's nothing,
bro. If you're on the up and up and you're honestly doing this, then you should be pretty pissed off. You should be like, man, that should be my money. I'm actually out here doing the work, doing the job, taking care of these old people. I should be the one getting $1 million, and you should if that's what you're actually doing.
In there, it's completely empty, and they received $1.3 million. You should care.
Ain't nobody
if you're in this industry, I'd be pissed if someone was stealing money, making me look bad if they were in my industry.
But they don't look me bad because I'm not bad. You have anything against my agency? Let's go.
Well, we were asking.
Put my hands and.
We're just asking you questions, sir. Like, how come Miracle Healing Hospice right there? They received $32,000 per beneficiary, yet their billing is completely empty.
Call the FBI. Department of Justice.
I'm just doing my job as a citizen to show people what's happening here in our country because we're all paying a lot of money in taxes, and it turns out a lot of it's just going towards fraud.
Well, I'm very happy you're going to catch the fraud people. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
But it doesn't look like bad. It doesn't make me bad because some people are doing bad stuff.
Yeah. So what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice here?
No, here's the thing. Like, and I think this is the misunderstanding that a lot of people in that community have, or I guess the Somalian community. The misunderstanding is you guys think we're going after you because you're Somalian, and no, there's a lot of guys in y'all community that's committing fraud, and they're very defensive about it, and they make the rest of y'all look bad when some of you guys who are on the up and up try to defend them. Or maybe they don't even know fraud is going on and you just been tricked by social media to think that Nick Shirley's out here being racist. When no. Now, some people are using what Nick Shirley's proposing or what Nick Shirley's showing to, I guess, spew a racist rhetoric. Of course, the people do that, but that's not what Nick Shirley's trying to do. He's trying to find the fraud with that's going on. And that doesn't mean he's trying to throw the entire Somalian community under a bus or the Muslim community under a bus. But when y'all sit here and y'all defend this, or look guilty as hell, I mean, let's be real, you're not really representing your community in the best light. And that's y'all fault, not his.
Inside of LA, in California.
You're asking me?
Yeah, because you're in the industry, so we figured might as well ask you. You obviously found it was a good business to start. You just started yours, right?
I started my business in 1997.
Okay, great. So how come you're seeing an increase in hospice care here?
Maybe I don't know if everybody likes the business. What could I say? I do this from 1997.
Good for you. And so since you've been in the industry for so long, why do you think we're seeing 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA and in California?
I cannot answer that question because
looks like they're all running out of here. Everyone's heading out. We just got to answer some questions. And why can't
Who's running out?
What? Look at all the people scattering out of here. They're all here just a minute ago.
It's strange, there's over 80 people connected to one of these dormant motel rooms with no furniture, and they are getting 30,000 per person. It's millions of dollars. We come and knock on the door. It's an abandoned shell company.
I don't say it's right, and I don't care about those people.
Could you just answer the question? What's the need for 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA, inside of California? You're in the industry, sir. You've known it. You know it better than me.
You're asking me? No, I don't.
You've been it since 1997.
Yeah, but I don't.
So what's the need for an increase?
Maybe there is a lot of old people already. I don't know what to say.
A lot of old people are dying.
You listen to Dr. Oz. Let me tell you like this.
He's a good doctor.
He's a fraud. He sells a lot of medication online. One of them, it's me. I bought.
Well, his information comes straight from the federal government, so I trust his more than yours.
Let me finish it. I bought his pills. I gained weight.
Well, you still look like you're pretty heavy, sir.
You look healthy to me.
Because of Dr. Oz.
Oh, you're fat because of Dr. Oz?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sure.
Sir, how are you doing?
The...
This guy doesn't think there's any fraud going on.
First of all, not this guy. You have to respect me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, this guy with no name. Well, you don't think there's any fraud?
Name. What's your name?
My name's Nick Shirley.
My name is John Boyagin.
Okay, great.
There is a lot of fraud going on, but it's not me. I don't give a who does what.
Yeah, we never said you were committing the fraud,
well,
sir.
I'm here. I'm here, right?
So
I'm standing next to you.
Do you know where Guardian of Angels Hospice is? No idea. Oh, Angels of Peace. Cool. Hello. Well, can we just ask you guys some questions? We might be able to get you some business. Are you the head honcho here or what?
No, you're the head honcho. Get out of from here.
Oh,
give me my
wait,
phone.
I thought you don't know who these people were, though.
Give me my phone.
Weak.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Light Angel. Oh, oh, I'm running. Look at him. What? I'm right here. I'm right here, sir.
I'm here.
All week they found this fraudulent business. They're like, oh, okay, so this is you. All right, this your setup right here. You see, this is where people make themselves look guilty.
What's going on?
Call 911.
For what?
Call 911.
For what? Sir, we're just asking questions, and if you want to answer them, you can answer them.
Call 911.
We're just looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice.
We're trying to check
you're American citizens,
Look,
right?
we're looking for Guardian of Angels.
You're American citizens, right?
Of course, are
Do
you?
you see any Guardian of Angels in here?
Not yet. We're
Then
looking.
get out of here.
That's what we're looking for, sir.
There's like 100 doors. This is just one door.
Okay, get out of here then.
What's your problem with us asking people about simple questions about where our tax dollars are going?
I don't.
We're asking questions about where our taxes are going.
You're not asking, you're harassing people.
How are we harassing
You
people?
can't be two guys standing in here as a guardians and you're harassing people.
Yeah, because people want to kill me for exposing fraud here in the United States.
Why they want to kill you?
Fraudsters
You're
don't
doing
like
good
being
job.
exposed.
Huh?
Why are you raising your voice if you have nothing to hide?
You think I'm hiding?
What are you so scared
You're
about me
accusing
coming
me?
around here for?
I mean,
I'm not
sounds like
scared.
it.
I'm telling you, don't trust
You're shaking.
people.
Why are you shaking?
Because I have a diabetes.
Oh, okay,
Obvious.
great.
Yeah.
But so
Oh, well, all right, I ain't gonna lie. It does look like he has diabetes. All right, that's true. That could be true. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, looking kind of fresh now that I'm looking at him. I mean, got the Tommy Hilfiger on, like got some nice glasses, like bro making money.
I need your full names.
Oh, you want my full name?
You got
It's
the
on there.
newest iPhone, all that.
No, I don't go to internet. I'm too old.
Oh, okay.
What's your full names?
Sir, we're just asking you questions about.
What's your full names?
Oh, we just want
They
hospice.
told you the Garden of Angels in this building.
It's right here.
Check in my camera.
Go look for it, bro. You see
That's
the
what we're
Garden
doing.
of Angels.
That's what we're doing.
I'm
And you're getting
telling
mad
you.
at us.
No, you're
We
going
can't
to
find
hold the door.
We can't find it.
So,
So are all
Where's
the
my grandma gonna go?
Like, damn,
man?
you don't want to help?
They're taking in millions of dollars. I can't find the place. You know?
well, what can I say? What can
Okay.
I do?
Well, thank you, sir. Have a good day. So
Nah,
here in
this
this
is
parking lot,
crazy.
you do have some nice cars. You got a Tesla, a nice Mercedes. You got another Tesla, a nice Lexus, another Tesla, a really nice Mercedes right here as well. Another Tesla, Audi.
You know what's so crazy? I'm mad he keeps saying Tesla because, like, I remember when me and Monty had that hilarious debate on, oh, a Tesla's more affordable than a gas car. When I'm like, bro, a Tesla is literally a like luxury car. Yeah, so Tesla's a luxury car. It's on the same level as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, all that good stuff. And I mean, anybody that tell you different, they tripping. Monty, I love you, man, but you tripping.
Really nice cars.
A lot of Teslas.
A lot of really nice cars for
Hospice.
Usually must be very lucrative because a lot of these businesses, these doors right here have nothing on them. All the blinds are turned out. In places like Miracle up there, they have received $1.3 million, yet there's absolutely nothing inside. This is what you call welfare maxing. And Rise, you come out, you're welcomed by two nice BMWs, one right here, and inside of there, you have a whole plethora of Mercedes, Teslas, BMWs, you name it. But apparently, there's nothing fishy going on according to them.
We then headed to the next hospice compound in search of Hospice of Caring Hearts, which billed $2.5 million. However, when we arrived, it was nowhere to be found, but there was a bunch of new hospices that had popped up.
So this is how crazy this hospice fraud is here inside of California. You have all these businesses, they literally open a business, they just put HFS.
I mean, yeah, when you got fraudulent businesses and all you got to do is open up a hospice care and collect tax dollars. I mean, yeah, you got a business that runs itself. You don't need to put no furniture in it. You just need to get an LLC, buy a room, and collect money. Easy, right?
Hospice Care Inc. They don't do anything with the storefront. And then you have another one right here, Relief Home Health Care.
I mean, all you got to do is drop your morals and ethics, and this could be you today. You just got to, like I said, just forget about morals and ethics and, go ahead and get you a hospice care or a daycare today.
Absolutely empty inside. And then you have another one, SKH Home Health Care. They're just popping up everywhere. So this isn't some random thing that's happening here inside of California and Los Angeles in this Van Nuys area. Quite literally, we've been to 2 locations so far, and they're just popping up these home health care, these hospice centers, and they're not even doing anything to try and hide what they're doing. It's 1 p.m. right now. No one's working the front desk. Inside this location as well, you have absolutely nobody inside it. We're just wondering, we're coming through Van Nuys, how come there's so many of these home health care, these hospices that are popping up everywhere?
I have no idea.
What made you want to start yours?
This isn't mine. I just work here.
Okay, and how come you think there's such a sudden rise of all these hospices and home health cares?
I have no idea, honestly.
Pretty lucrative business, or?
I wouldn't say like that's that crazy.
Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
The same building, but now on the backside you have Canestro Care Hospice Inc., Studio Care Hospice Inc., El Primero Home Health Care right there. And if you're looking for a massage to take a break from the hospice and everything, you can come right up here and get some sort of massage.
And this building right here is a perfect example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home health care, and adult daycare.
And this is the crazy thing that appears to be happening here in California. You can just start your own hospice. You have Advent Hospice right here. If you want to start your own home health care, you can just put up a white piece of paper and stick a logo onto it and say that's your home health care company. If you want to start an adult daycare, you can just get a building like this and receive money from the government. That's the crazy thing, is inside this one building, you have an adult day health care, you have a hospice, and then you have a home health care center operating all in one location.
And here's the thing, I'm be real with you, it's so easy to do this. Like, bro, just open up yourself an LLC, whatever you want to report the business as. Go ahead and open up a daycare, hospice care. And like I said, just start reporting that you have this amount of kids and right off into the wind. As long as you're living in Minnesota and California, it's going to be all good. You don't get that money.
And why are tax dollars going towards all of these buildings? And they're quite literally everywhere. Everyone should be a bit suspicious about what's happening here. I mean, inside of these parking lots too, you'll always find.
I mean, think about it. Like, if this was going on around you guys and you just see everybody open up a hospice care and they're just getting bread, wouldn't you do the same thing? Like, wouldn't you just be like, bro, fuck this playing fair shit? Sorry, I know personally, me, I have a bit more moral and ethics, but in California, I can see where somebody's like, bro, F this playing fair shit. I'm buying a building. I'm gonna have the LLC as a hospice care, daycare. I'm just gonna sit here and collect money. I'm gonna tell these motherfuckers I got like 80 children. They're gonna send me like $2 million. Why not? Like, Like you see everybody else doing it, and this is what makes it bad, because when you see so many people get away with it, this is what inspires more people to do it. Because why wouldn't you? You see everybody else getting away. You're seeing Mohammed and Ahmed over here getting off for $3 million. They bought a new BMW Mercedes. You over here doing it the hard way? F that. Yo, Muhammad Ahmed, toss me the sauce. I'm trying to get the money too. Thank you, inshallah.
A super nice BMW, Mercedes, you name it, newest Audis. You always find the nicest cars outside of these healthcare and hospice centers.
We headed to the next suspicious hospice location, and what do we find?
A brand new Mercedes. Everywhere we go in this video, going around these hospice and home healthcare centers, there is a nice Mercedes or BMW. We have all day hospice care, Health Elect Care, you have Edom Hospice, Lacar Home Health, and even back here, this is just one floor inside this building. You have Santa Rita Hospice. I don't know what the need is for all these hospice centers, but for instance, all day hospice back there, they billed $3.1 million, and per beneficiary, that was $6,000, 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes, which means 2 services and over 500 patients. And they started billing in April 2023 and accumulated $3.1 million in 19 months. So maybe if you want to get richer inside the United States, come to LA, open up a hospice, because there's 1,000% increase in hospices opening up here inside of California.
Because it's so easy to game the system. I mean, like I said, why wouldn't you? Like, bro, if I ever move to California, the first thing I'm opening is a daycare and a hospice. I'm like, hey, yo, it's open a hospice, $3.1 million basically a year. Like, what? Basically over $1 million a year. Why wouldn't you cheat the system when it's just so rewarding? Unless you got, like I said, morals, ethics, and you believe in God and all that good stuff. But other than that, why the F not?
You can go ahead and become a millionaire. Could you just answer, for instance, we have some information right here that there is $6,000 per beneficiary and 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes. Can you give us any explanation?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, we just want to make sure, if you want anything to clarify, if you want to clarify anything. Okay. For this video, we really do want to give each and every single person the opportunity to answer just quite literally the facts. All this information is coming straight from the public databases. And if they refuse to answer simple questions about businesses they're operating, I think that says a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. Now we are here outside of Healthy Life Adult Daycare. This place, over the past few years, has billed $19.8 million alone. Now let's go see if I can enroll my grandma, because she needs some daycare. And this right here is the entrance of a building that's received over $19 million. So this is the location that's received over $19 million. Kind of crazy, right? They say that right here, right now we're here at 1:30. No adults are here. I wouldn't doubt that adults do come, but $19 million.
Kind of like North Korea. It's like everything's set up, but there's no people. So for show almost.
No, nobody's here already. You have to come back tomorrow.
And could we get like a brochure to enroll our grandma into this location?
I don't have anything.
Can anyone give us a brochure?
Angela, does somebody has information about here?
I don't think it's enough to say it's fraudulent, because you do see that it is operating. There were people working inside there. But the fact that there's just businesses like these popping around everywhere, and this is what they look like outside of a location that receives $19 million over the past few years, yet the building looks completely almost dismantled out here. And look, all they have to say that they are an adult day healthcare is that sign that says ADHC. And there was some people working inside of it. We have the phone number right here. Darren's gonna go ahead and give a phone call and see if somebody from inside answers. There are people inside right now. The phone's just ringing.
You can leave a message after the tone. This mailbox is full.
There you have it. They don't even have an inbox available to take in a voicemail. And another thing to take note of is Gavin Newsom right now in Polymarket. He is the leading nominee for the Democrats come 2028.
Yeah, same thing on Kalshi. Same thing's being reported on Kalshi. I'm weak. He got Polymark. I got Kalshi. Hilarious. But shout out Kalshi, guys. I mean, you can go ahead and use my promo code SET Media on Kalshi go ahead and get you that deal. I guess it's the perfect time for a plug at this point. But yeah, go ahead and tap into my guys over there at Kalshi. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and get back to the show before I go on a complete ad plug. But if you sign up for it and go ahead and use my promo code, hey, appreciate that. And I don't got to do too much ad plugins if you just listen to me the first time and get in on the deal. But all right, though, back to the show.
All this fraud taking place, all this waste is taking place. Nobody really knows what's going on.